Hello everyone, welcome to Green Learner. So this is the first video in the series about caching with the Spring Boot. We are covering everything about the caching. We have seen Spring Boot caching supports, how it supports that, what is the abstraction layer that Spring Boot gives, over which you can use the specific providers. Like there are EH cache, which we already have covered, Redis cache we are going to cover in this series. There are others also like Couchbase, Jcache. If you want to see other videos, here is the Spring Boot caching. So this is going to be the big playlist where I have added every video about the caching, the basics and the specific providers, right? Want to see specific video? This is the EH cache, and Redis cache playlist is going to come on this channel only, right? So we are documenting everything in the playlist. If you want to see any topic, you should come here and see the playlist, and you can see the specific topic right here. Okay, all the source code is coming here on the repository section, right? So let's go ahead and see the basics about Redis, then we will jump into the demo part. So what is Redis? The word Redis means remote dictionary server, right? So this is open source. This is written in ANSI C language. Okay, it is in-memory data structure store, which supports the different data structures like string, hashes, list, set, and sorted set, and many more. So Redis is basically key value database. If Redis is coming into your mind, so first thing, it is a database, and second, what kind of database it is a key value database which gives you fast access and disk persistence also, right? Next, continuing on what is Redis, it has built-in replication mechanism, LRU, least recently used eviction, which is very good for the cache purposes. Transactions it supports also. Disk level persistence is also there. Where at what places Redis can be used? It can be used as a database, it can be used as a caching, and it can be also used as a message broker. So cache we are going to focus in this series. All right, so Redis is written in SEC, but different application which is written in different programming languages can use the Redis with the help of clients that are available with the Redis. So if you there is a specific client for Java also and other languages also. Let's go ahead and see what are the different clients available. So these are the different clients available. So any language, if you have any application in any other language, you can get that client library from here. So we are interested in Java, so coming here, so there is not a single library but a different library we can use as per our requirement. We have a Redis, Java Redis client, ZDPost, JDis, JRedis, Lettuce, all these things are there, right? So we can use any of these. To understand the Redis in detail, what kind of database it is and how to store the keys and values and how to interact with Redis. It's altogether a different. It's altogether should be covered in detail series. So that is I'm going to start very soon. This video is for caching only. So I already have started Redis server and I'm ready to use Redis client. All right. So if you want to see that, you have to go to Task Manager. So let me show you where it is running. So coming to services section, so Redis is here, this is running. All right, so let me show you Redis client also. So this is the command window, and if I type Redis CLI, so it is added in the environment variable, so I can directly access it. All right, so this now Redis is running on 127.0.0.1, port is 6379. So if I want to interact with it, so if I get keys dot start, what it is doing, it is giving me all the keys that is stored in the Redis server so far. Okay, wrong number of argument. So this is not the correct command. I think this is the command. So yeah, not the get keys but keys dot star. What it does, it retrieves the all the keys that are with the Redis server. For now the list is empty because there is nothing stored in the Redis. So this much information we need for the caching. Okay, so we will integrate this running server with our Spring Boot, and we'll see how the keys and cache information is being stored in the Redis. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to the application part, that is the demo, and what we are going to cover that. Okay, so this is the real world scenario library application that I'm going to create in our for demo purpose. It is going to interact with the MySQL database which I have installed in my system. Okay, so in library application we are going to have four endpoints, right? First will be add, second get, third update, and fourth will be delete. So all of these four endpoints I'm going to create, and then we will see when getting the first data, it is going to interact with database, and going forward, if we're going to fetch that data, it is going to fetch that from the Redis cache. All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and set up the project. So as usual, start.spring.io is the place to start with. Okay. So we are interested in Gradle project, and com.example, make it here, library app. And for the dependency, first dependency we need Spring Web, and then Redis we need Spring Data Reactive and Spring Data Redis. So we need this only. All right, and this is it. And to interact with the database we need JPA also. Apart from this, from the Spring Boot application, I think this is it we need. Okay, so exploring this and seeing the dependency right here. So Spring Starter Data JPA is here, Spring Starter Data Redis is here, and Spring Boot Starter Web is here, right? So all these dependencies that we need. Apart from this, we also need MySQL connector to connect with the SQL database. So to get that, I can MySQL connector. You can Google that dependency, Gradle dependency. Okay, so if you Google that, you will get that dependency, how to add that one. So this is it. This one is we need, right? So both of these things we need, and you can go ahead and download this zip and open this IntelliJ idea. So to save time, I already have opened this and prepared the some part of the project. Okay, so let me take you directly to the project. So this is the project that we just downloaded, and I have opened it in IntelliJ idea. Okay, so if I show you the dependency section, so this is the starter data Redis, starter web, starter data JPA, and this is for the MySQL connector, right? Let me show you the configuration part, and that is there. So the application is going to run on the port 8001. Name of the application is library app, and this is the configuration about the database. This is the URL, this is the username and password for the MySQL, and this is the driver name. So this is it for the configuration part. Okay, so and this is the YAML. So by default, when you download, you will get the .properties file. You can convert it to YAML, and you can work with the properties also. That is not an issue. This is just an option whether you want to use YAML or properties. All right. So this is it about this video. In the next video, we are going to create the endpoints, and we are going to talk about the caching and what dependencies, and when you add this starter data Redis, what dependencies it has downloaded. All right. So I'll see you in the next video with the demo part. Take care. Bye.